Hello, Kawaii Kon! So, how have you guys felt this weekend? All of you up here at the very front, you're all here for closing ceremonies, right? That's exactly why you're here. Yeah? Alright, so my name's Faisal. I am basically the person that gets blamed for pretty much everything. I'm also the person that will get sued when things go wrong. But it also means that I can make cool shit happen, so yeah. Today, basically, I got two of my favorite musical acts that I wanted to bring to Kawaii Kon for like 15 years. We had the Hawaii Symphony Orchestra at noon, and then who's gonna be at 7? Who? Yeah, some kind of band flow. Y'all may have heard of it. But I have one more act that hasn't actually sang yet at Con, even though they're both amazing singers that you'll get to hear. Please welcome Part-Timers, aka P.T.R.S. let's give Uki and Minnie another round of applause. All right, so basically the way this works, since there's way more of you, actually no, this is about right for closing. Y'all are just a lot more excited. But for those who haven't come to closing, this is basically the opportunity for y'all to ask me whatever you want. I'll go over a couple things before, since there's some obvious questions that will happen. And for people who have seen this or have seen me online, I'm pretty candid. I will do my best not to cuss or to say anything that will get Kawaii Kon or any of y'all in trouble. But before that, thank you guys all so much for all your patience, because this year has been a struggle. Construction in Hawaii, we all know how that goes. So basically, what should have happened is we really shouldn't have been able to do anything on Friday, but the convention center made an exception for us. Yeah. And in an effort to try to balance, like basically no one was allowed in the building on Friday until 5:30. That meant vendors, attendees, everyone.
Wow.
So once 5:30 hit, we could let people in the building. But now you have a problem of, we have 400 vendors that have to load into the X Hall, put the finishing touches on their setups, and then get people in. But then the lobby only has X amount of space, and everyone's in line to get into the dealer's room. So that basically is what the whole capacity thing that people kept hearing. It's just the lobby was too full in the building and decided that they wanted the X Hall to open and people to get in before they would let anyone else in. But the longest anyone waited was an hour and 57 minutes. We literally had our registration managers walking, like the line was crazy if y'all didn't get to see it. The line went into Waikiki, past the bridge, passed into a residential neighborhood. Like it was, and the fact that the longest it took was 2 hours to me is impressive, so at least it wasn't like 10 hours, because I remember there was one year definitely lines got to like 6 hours because they're using like the old school metal detectors and stuff. That was actually LineCon. People who call this LineCon, y'all are spoiled. Like, y'all haven't been there. You haven't been where we have. This is nothing. Before we do the Q&A, for next year. So, the dates are going to be Memorial Day weekend, but the current plan is basically we mirror what we did this year, where we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And again, the center's under construction, so we can't start till 5:30 on Friday. But what I've asked the building and the state is if we can instead hold Kawaii Kon on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because Monday is a holiday. And essentially, holidays are held as construction, like backup days. And my response was, have y'all ever seen construction on a federal holiday? Like, but the thing is they can't commit us, like, they can't say yes until basically that part of the construction is in phase. So probably January or February until we actually get any type of confirmation. But we are still gonna have tickets, and we're posting everything as Friday to Sunday. And we're writing like the caveat of the goal is Saturday to Monday. And I know there's going to be a lot of weird confusion, so all of you, please help explain it, since it's kind of weird. But it'll make a better con experience, so hopefully they say yes. And then I can tell you what our numbers are, because it's 15,000, which is what I had capped the total attendees at. So we had 15,000 people come this year. And more than likely it'll be the same thing next year, where we'll have to cap it at 15K, just because there's not enough space for more people. But yeah, we can start. There is a mic that is over there. You see a light waving person right there. If you would like to ask a question, feel free to line up, as there's already a line. No. Oh no, there isn't. Now there's a line.
Oh, everyone got shit.
All right.
Hi, my name's JG Fuentes. I'm a comedian. I'm with Boto Mate. I wanted to know if we could get a bigger room. We had to turn away 100 people that wanted to watch our show last night.
If you let events know, they can definitely make it work.
Alright, cool. We're gonna definitely try and get a bigger room for everybody that wants to stay late to do the Boto Mate show next year. So watch out for that. And JG Fuentes again, thank you so much.
You might remember me from last year. I was the guy in the meat cosplay that said about the allergies. Thank you for bringing stuff that I can actually eat. It has been crazy. I hate so much, and I love it. So, max. Another thing, thank you for having these events. Like, I've always been a shy kind of person, and all these people being so accepting of crazy, all ego Ethan Page means the world to me. And I want everyone to know, I love everyone here, and especially you. You split this all together. This must take, what, years? Not years, but months at most? Months, am I right?
I would say close to years, just because, again, Flo's been a long time.
Oh yeah, but seriously, this is crazy. I've never, I'm just looking around and seeing so many creative cosplays, so many great people, and I think that's where I'll cut it off. But I'll say it once. All ego eats on page is here to stay!
Oh my god, he's like flexing, getting ready. Testing.
This is my first year at Kawaii Kon, and I'm absolutely happy to be here. I'm hoping to come here next year. Just happy to meet so much people, and some people like you, assuming like I do. And my question was, what was the most hectic year of Kawaii Kon? As this is my first time.
Honestly, this year's probably been the hardest, at least for me, just because with the construction, we were responsible if people snuck in before 5:30, and there's a lot of entrances, and there's a lot of people who don't believe us that the rules matter, and that we give them a lot of trouble if we break the rules. So, I will say personally for me, this year was probably the most struggle, just because all the changes with the center and trying to keep on top of it, and it was just a moving target literally the entire time where, our volunteers just did fabulous, because if you looked at our chat, it's I'm really okay, this is what's going to happen. Now we're like, okay, never mind, this is what's going to happen. Next morning, never mind, this is what's going to happen. And for Loden, it literally felt like we were in some type of secret base where we're okay, you're going to go down elevator 6-7, you're going to walk down, you're going to go right, you can't go to the left, you have to go through camp 3, you have to go out, you have to go straight, you have to go to the glass wall, you have to walk all the way around the glass wall, then you have to go to the elevator and go back up to the 3rd floor. That is the only way we can get there. And I had to explain that 1,000 times to people, and it was definitely a fun time.
Alright, thank you. This has just been one of my favorite parts of this year. Thanks for managing it all.
Hello, my name's Steve, and I know you said no exceptions when coming in before 5:30, but those that were supposed to be in the exhibition hall, they didn't get to go in, and the regular line was just whoosh straight into the lobby area. I was wondering if the exhibitionists can get in first before anybody else.
So for exhibitors, they had multiple entrances that weren't even the main entrance, so they should have gone through 2 different entrances.
Oh yeah, there were 2 entrances. It's just that the main line, everyone was whoosh. And those that were supposed to be in the exhibition hall was just nothing happened.
Yeah, it's an issue that everyone came in at 5:30. We didn't actually open the X hall until 6:30 something. And we waited until, I think 99% of the vendors at least were there and had their areas cleaned up so that people could actually walk around. But yeah, definitely something we will figure out.
I started coming when I was in high school, and I've already finished college now. I'm missed like a year or two here and there, but lots of years. I've noticed that last year and this year, VAs were not signing badges for free, whereas the times that I've come in the past, they have signed badges for free, and I wanted to know why.
Basically because of all the other conventions. It was something that we still kept doing when no other mailing conventions did. And we basically kind of made it a, if you want to come to Hawaii, you have to kind of do this one thing. But literally when we were the only ones in the industry that were kept pushing it, like it became celebrities just wouldn't show up if we were going to make them do that. Because that's their kind of bread and butter, is by signing and taking pictures and doing voiceovers and stuff. Because for those that don't know, like voice actors don't actually make a lot of money when it comes to the actual recording. Like even with AAA title video games, they don't get commissions or royalties or anything. They get straight fees, and like appearances are the main way that they make money. So to them, it's if every badge they sign, it's kind of like they're losing $50 or they want to be compensated. Is kind of how it is. It's because that's their job. I'm sorry that there's not a better, like that's just how it is.
First question is, you have a Costco card?
I do not have a Costco card.
And how like it? Second question is, will you please bring back 21 plus karaoke?
If you email events at kawaiikon.com and tell them, we'll also have a survey that will be posted on social media, and genuinely fill it out, post what you want, because that's what we go by. For the guests that we pick, we use the list that when we go request guests. And when we do panels, the more people that request a panel, we know that it's a bigger room. We can see how many people got turned away this year, so we can up the room size that way as well. But it's the more vocal you are and tell us what you want, the better we can basically do cool things. And really, if you want to do 21 plus karaoke, like, if you want to host it, I would talk to events and see if you can host it.
Sorry, I'm not the host, but I do know the host. And also, please get a Costco card. Thank you.
I don't know, Costco didn't take cameras, is what I mean last week.
You need it! Get the Costco card!
I'm an ambulatory disabled person. I know it's not your fault that there's no seating in the convention center like at all, but I want some clarification on the no collapsible seats. I have seen quite a few people that have a collapsible stool, and I didn't bring mine because I was told ahead of time not to bring it by security when picking up the badge. So I just want some clarification on that for next year in case there's...
So for ADA, you can bring it. It's basically to prevent like all the campers and like the scalpers with their giant seats and they're just going to sit in line. Like them. Sorry that you were told anything otherwise. For ADA, you're more than, like, if anyone stops you, tell me, and I'll make sure that it happens.
Thank you.
I have two questions. One being, can we please bring back the golden banana next year? And then, also, can we get like an idea of when light construction might be done? Like next year, year after that?
How long have you lived in Hawaii? So how long did the rail take? So, what I have been told so far is that construction will continue throughout 2027. And it should end in 2027. I mean, it was also only supposed to be 2026, like 6 months ago, and then they started and they went, oh no, it's now 2 years. And then when they start breaking into other parts of the building, but I do not envy the upper management of this building because they're going to have to balance getting the building fixed, getting the center open, but yeah, no, it's Hawaii. So it's hopefully next year, but we'll see.
Thank you.
Hello, this is oh gosh, I'm on the screen. Hi. So wow, I don't know, but it's 5 years ago I first experienced Kawaii Kon, and years later I'm still doing it. So it's really awesome. I also have like questions. For example, can we like bring in some like other bands that we might have known before, like for example, The Living Tombstone?
I mean, a few guest suggestions, but in general for music, the more they kind of tie into K-pop or anime or J-pop, the more likely they are.
Yeah. I'm like nervous that's why. Alright, but that's all I was gonna say. But thank you for this amazing 5 years. It's been an amazing experience and hopefully I can keep going. Yeah!
You guys did wonderful. Also, this is just a really hypothetical question. How would you feel, and if it's, you can say no, can I get married at Kawaii Kon?
Probably not married, mostly because we don't have space. And then you have the awkward like...
You can do it in this room! It doesn't have to be a big space. I don't mind you being
if you email events at KawaiiKon.com.
Okay. Thank you!
It seems like my questions about karaoke has already been answered. I'm glad somebody brought that up. I enjoyed the hell out of that yesterday. Thank you, everybody! So now, I guess my question is, as far as this construction go, and you said that you were going to have it near more to Memorial Weekend, like what are the chances that they're going to be like working more towards, or working towards more levels of the building? Because I didn't realize just how much of it was like not accessible. And how soon do you think you're going to have one of those like early bird tickets to be like shown?
So early bird tickets are available right now on our website and on Eventme. And as far as the construction, again, I don't have like detailed knowledge of their construction plans, but it makes logical sense because they're working on this side of the building, the roof currently. They'll finish the roof and they probably finish the ballrooms on the 4th floor. They would then go down and do this side of the 3rd floor and then go to that side of the 3rd floor. How fast I think that is, I could not tell you. I don't want to begin to guess because that just means I'll be wrong and it's going to be 10 times longer. So we'll go with it tomorrow and be done. So maybe it'll be done in the next 10 years.
Thank you guys. Enjoy. I'd love to see you guys again next year. Thank you.
I just have a quick personal question for you. Who is your Oshi or favorite VTuber or streamer?
I mean, Miku. Like, straight up. I'm not a VTuber, but Miku's what brought me into the whole, like, virtual tuning, and we brought one of the first, like, Miku acts to America, and yeah, no, Miku's definitely #1 still.
It's a certified classic.
How's it? I have one primary question with Miku and my second question. But for the first question, if you can't answer some of it, that's also okay. Were there people that you intended to bring over, but because of construction you couldn't bring over?
Yeah.
They refused?
Yeah. And there's people that refuse to do our socio-political environment.
Okay. Thank you. And then for the second question, because we've had Miku before, would it be possible to get Miku again at some point?
Yes, that is. So with Miku specifically, we have to be able to guarantee that we can sell 5,000 tickets. Because that's kind of like the baseline. Easy.
If you can get that, you have 15 cap next year, so that's 3 times as much.
Yeah, but I mean, I have to do like a separate thing.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I can find out. Like, I can definitely find out the exact statistics of how it works.
Thank you, and thank you for having Kon all these years.
thank you so much for bringing the orchestra, and how crazy was that to actually get them here?
It was super cool. Like, we brought a Final Fantasy, like a baby orchestra thing, like 7-8 years ago. And I really wanted to bring the entire Hawaii Symphony Orchestra, but it's kind of a big ask to ask all of them to come over to the con. But they've been doing more and more like nerd programming over the past 2 years, and we've been giving them suggestions on like what video game melodies and what anime scores do the best. People seem to like them, and I basically told them that this is an audience that normally would not have gone to a symphony. And kind of when I explained it like that, and during the symphony, over half the audience has never gone. So I think the whole goal of getting new fans worked. So hopefully there'll be more collaborations.
No,
All right, sorry for the people online, but we can only do literally 2 more questions because I have to get off stage to the clothing
My name is just Afro Samurai, and I just want to say that prior to this, I lived in California like my entire life from birth until like 2020. And when I moved here for like the first time, I felt really like alone, you know, like isolated, I guess. So I've been going to this con for 5 years now, and I think it's really welcoming, and it's helped me out a lot actually get connected with people, and it's been a huge comfort for me. And also, I have a quick question. Why did the artist alley and other place close at 5 rather than close at 4 than 5? Like, it seemed like it was pushed up and a lot of work.
It closed at 5. I think what confused people is when the dealer's room side was closing, instead of saying that the dealer's room side was closing, they said the exhibit hall. So it was literally just a misannouncement, and yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank
Would you like to be a volunteer and make our announcements? I'm sure that's
I would love to be the announcement. Everybody should contact me because I would love it.
You should sign up and volunteer and join the Excel department. They desperately want someone.
I intend to.
All right. All right, this is going to be the last question.
Oh, can I take a picture with you real quick? Yeah.
Hi.
I gotta leave.
I'm scared. This is my first Kawaii Kon, and also technically my first actual convention ever. I'm from the mainland, and I'm from like Boonies mainland. Like my state barely exists and doesn't get remembered.
Sounds like North Dakota. Where are you from?
I'm from New Hampshire. So we have nothing there. We have so much nothing. We don't even have sales tax.
Okay, now you're rubbing it in.
We're boring. I just wanted to say, like, I've lived a very, socially anxious. I've lived a very sheltered life, and or what feels like one. I never really get to be myself, and I never grew up around like-minded people, and this was like the first time I ever actually got to be like me. If I may be a bit informal, this convention feels like I got isekai'd. Like, minus the truck. Yeah, minus the truck. No, instead I got hit by 2 planes and trapped in Seattle for 7 hours. No, I just wanted to say thanks for this incredible experience, because I've met so many awesome people. I got to be the biggest nerd, and I got to do it all with my boyfriend of 7 years, so it was... This convention did wonders on my mental health, and I just want you to know it was an incredibly positive experience, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
I'm super glad. I actually know exactly how you feel. That's how I got involved in conventions, is... it's really fast, but basically I started doing cons when I was 11, and literally that was the same experience where at school I was definitely picked on. It was not the cool kid even remotely.
Same.
But anime cons were where I got to like experience it, and that's what kind of pushed me to all of this, and wanting to get back to the next generations, because to me it was also very like, almost all my friends, I think all but one of my friends is from conventions.
And I hope that happens to you too, because I definitely have a lot of really great friends and a lot of great memories, and I suggest keep coming back to conventions and seeing other ones as well.
I'd like to, next year.
I'd really like to talk and say a bunch more stuff, but I'm pretty sure y'all would like to listen to Flo, right? So, I have to say this because I do feel bad since we did have quite a few people who couldn't make it. The reason that we put Flo tonight, besides for the construction and the timing and all that jazz, is I basically wanted all of our volunteers and exhibitors to actually be able to come see the concert. And the only way that it made sense was if we did it at the very end. So Flo's been super gracious. They showed up for opening ceremonies. They've stayed the whole time. They agreed to be the very last thing today. And I'm really thankful to Sony for allowing it. I'm really, really thankful for all of you being here because it means that Sony knows that there's a fan base and that we can do more cool stuff. But thank you guys all so much for your patience. And I know that there's going to be grumbling online, and that's perfectly fine. But please don't be mean to the volunteers. Like, again, I'd rather you blame me than anyone else. And we definitely had quite a few volunteers kind of break down on Friday because they got screamed at a lot. And so I wanted to basically tell all you that while you see things posted online that are against Kawaii Kon, like, there are humans that take all this stuff very personally, like the registration lines. Our registration managers, like, were very sad because there's nothing they could do. But they're the ones who just got screamed at the whole time as they were like willingly walking around outside trying to like apologize for the building not letting people in. So yeah, so for all of you people who go online, please, please, please be nice to people. If you want to be mean, you can email me, Faisal@KawaiiKon.com. I'll gladly listen and I will hopefully be able to answer your questions. But I'm gonna get off stage so that we can start prepping. All right, thank you guys.